Welcome back to the channel. The euro currency has become one of the most important and recognizable monetary systems in the modern world. Since its introduction in 2002, it has provided a shared identity across the eurozone while still leaving space for national heritage in coin designs. Among the smaller denominations, the 5 euro cent coin plays a vital role in daily transactions. The 2016 issue of this coin is particularly interesting because it reflects not only the practical needs of money but also the symbolic unity of Europe. The 5-cent coin sits in the lower tier of the euro's coin hierarchy, but it is far from insignificant. It often serves as the bridge denomination, large enough to be useful, yet small enough to handle precise pricing. In 2016, millions of Europeans relied on it for vending machines, supermarket purchases, and small everyday transactions. The common side of the coin, designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix, is the same across all countries in the eurozone. It features a globe highlighting Europe's place in the world, with the original 15 EU states connected by lines. 12 stars encircle the image, symbolizing the unity, solidarity, and harmony of Europe. This design was chosen to emphasize a collective identity beyond national borders. The reverse side of the 5-cent coin varies by country, and that's what makes collecting euro coins so fascinating. Each member state was allowed to select a national design, often reflecting cultural icons, famous figures, or symbols of identity. In 2016, countries continued to produce these national reverses, meaning that the same 5-cent coin could look very different depending on whether it came from France, Spain, Germany, or another eurozone nation. The physical specifications of the 5-cent coin have been carefully standardized. It is made of copper-covered steel, giving it its distinct reddish-brown color. The coin weighs 3.92 grams, measures 21.25 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. This makes it slightly larger and heavier than the 2-cent, but smaller than the 10-cent coin. The smooth edge is an intentional design choice. In the euro system, coins are distinguished not only by size and color, but also by touch. Larger denominations often have ridged or patterned edges, while smaller coins like the 5-cent are smooth, making them easy to identify for people who are visually impaired. This careful attention to accessibility highlights the inclusive nature of the euro's design. The 2016 5-cent coin was minted in large numbers across the eurozone. Different national mints were responsible for striking coins with their country's reverse design, while the shared common side remained the same. These coins were distributed widely, ensuring a steady supply of small change throughout the continent. Though extremely common in circulation, the 2016 issue holds special meaning for collectors. Each year of minting represents a new chapter in the euro's ongoing story, and building a full-date collection of coins requires attention to every year, no matter how ordinary. Uncirculated or proof sets of 2016 coins, often sold directly by national mints, are especially sought after by hobbyists. By 2016, the euro had already faced significant economic challenges, including the global financial crisis of 2008 and the eurozone debt crisis. Yet, coins like the 5-cent continued to symbolize stability and unity across member states. For ordinary citizens, these coins were part of daily life, quietly sustaining economies even during times of uncertainty. It is also worth noting the cultural role of coins like the 5-cent. For children learning to count, for travelers collecting souvenirs, and for everyday families saving change in jars, the 5-cent coin often carried sentimental as well as practical value. The 2016 issue was no exception. Millions of people carried it without thinking, yet it represented a thread connecting individuals across multiple countries. The copper plating of the coin, while bright when new, tends to darken and lose luster over time. Circulated 2016 coins often show scratches, dull finishes, and signs of heavy use. Still, even in worn condition, they serve as reliable workhorses of the currency system. For collectors, however, finding pristine 2016 examples with full shine and sharp details is far more rewarding. By 2016, discussions were already circulating in some eurozone countries about the usefulness of small denominations. The 1 and 2 cent coins had often been criticized for being costly to produce compared to their actual value. The 5-cent coin, however, has generally been considered more practical and thus remained safe from such debates. Its continued production reflects its ongoing role in commerce. For tourists, the 2016 5-cent coins also became souvenirs of travel across Europe. Many travelers enjoyed collecting coins from each country they visited, comparing the national reverse designs and marveling at how the same denomination could tell different stories depending on its origin. One of the most fascinating aspects of euro coins is this dual identity, a shared common side that emphasizes unity and a national reverse that preserves individuality. The 2016 5-cent coin demonstrates this perfectly, standing as a small symbol of both integration and diversity. Though worth only 0.05 euros, the coin's symbolic value is far greater. It represents the functioning of an entire monetary union, the trust in shared institutions, and the interconnectedness of people across borders. In a globalized economy, even the smallest coins play a role in shaping perceptions of unity and stability. From a numismatic perspective, the 2016 issue is widely available, meaning it does not command high market prices. Its real interest lies in its place within complete sets, particularly when preserved in mint condition. Proof versions, with mirror-like surfaces, are prized by collectors who appreciate the artistry and precision of coin production. As time goes on, coins like the 2016 5-cent will remain historical markers. They will remind future generations of how Europe looked and felt during the mid-2010s, of the economic and cultural climate of that time, and of the everyday objects that shaped ordinary life. For those who handle them today, the 2016 5-cent may seem insignificant, a coin quickly handed over in a store or left at the bottom of a pocket. But when looked at closely, it reveals layers of history, design, and meaning that elevate it beyond mere change. So, the next time you come across a 2016 5-euro-cent coin, take a closer look. Notice the globe, the stars, the reddish copper surface, and perhaps the national design on the reverse. It may be small, but it is part of something much larger, a currency that unites nations, cultures, and people across an entire continent.